Hey guys, it's your girl Jael, aka Princess J. I'm hoping that you guys did not forget about me. I want to apologize for taking so long with these videos. Honestly, I'm a college student and working 2 jobs now. I've just been really busy, and I promise it won't happen again. I just gotta be a little bit more organized with this. But I'm taking it seriously, so don't give up on me. I promise. This won't happen again. So I hope you guys had a really good week or past couple of weeks. Last time we left off, it was my birthday. Your girl turned 22. 22? Whoop, whoop. Now we're in March. Time is flying, literally. And, what can you do about it? So just a little bit about me, because I like to start off by talking about me a little bit so you guys get familiar with me and what I do. I made a hair mask. I'm actually kind of getting addicted to making hair masks. It's kind of crazy, but I love them. Like, I'm a naturalista now. Not really. I'm trying to be, and I'm trying new things, and hair masks is one of them. I want to take care of my hair. I want it to grow really strong, really long. That rhymes. I'm not a rapper though. So I put avocado in it. I put banana, onion juice. It's weird, but it actually really does help. And I put extra virgin olive oil. It has to be extra virgin olive oil because you don't want no cheap oil in your hair. You want your hair to be nourished, okay? So yeah, if anyone wants to try it, I did talk about it on my Snapchat a little bit because I don't know, I just like feeling like a little naturalista. If you guys want to follow me on Snap, keep up with what I'm doing with my hair and stuff, I'll put my @name so you guys can follow me, and I also put my Instagram. I don't really post that much on there. Snapchat is a little bit better. But yeah, it was my 1-year hair anniversary on February 18th. Okay, exactly 1 year ago, your girl got the courage to cut it off, all of it. And it was a tough decision because I didn't know how it was going to come out. I didn't know how it was going to look on me, and I was nervous. I really was. But I just took that leap of faith, and it actually really looked good. I will try to post a before and after on my Instagram just so you guys can keep up and see how much my hair grew and how much it's going to continue to grow, because I'm not stopping till it's on my butt. So yeah, it's gonna be a while. But yeah, I'm excited. I really love this natural hair journey. Like, for real. Honestly, it's something that I didn't think that I would be able to partake in. I've seen lots of girls on Instagram doing it. Before I even made the decision, I was on YouTube literally the day before looking at a bunch of different girls' journey on the big chop. It was mainly to see how different girls' hair types and how their hair types would be short, and I compared it with mine to see if okay, it looks good on her, maybe it'll look good on me. It looks bad on her, I don't know how it'll look on me. It was just a comparison to see how I was feeling about it. But honestly, if you're thinking about cutting your hair or doing the big chop, look up YouTube videos. It's really helpful. It made me really content with my decision. I got to see different styles on how to do my hair, and how different girls are comfortable with it and how they're going about the journey and what they did step by step every time their hair grew. So yeah, if you want to do that, go on YouTube and look up these girls who did the big chop because it really helps. So yes, earlier on my Instagram, the day before Valentine's Day, I posted if I should do a boyfriend tag for Valentine's Day edition. And obviously this isn't a boyfriend tag because hello, where's my boyfriend? Not here. But I just wanted to do this 3rd or 4th video, I believe. I think it's the 4th. I should know this, right? Anyway, I just want to do this one so I keep going on this self-love journey. I don't want it to just be about me just yet before I start introducing my personal life, because boyfriend is my personal life, and I honestly wasn't planning on bringing him on here. But I'm like, girls who do YouTube videos, they're really cute when they do their boyfriend tags. So I decided, why not? I have a boyfriend. Why not do a boyfriend tag? He's really amazing. He makes me so happy. And I thank God for him every single day. But that's for the next video. And we'll talk more about that as we get to the end. I want to focus on what we're going to talk about today. After talking about all the other things in my previous videos, I knew what was important next to talk about. Honestly, with school and exams and work and just trying to balance out my social life, it was tough trying to make the time for it. And I apologize again. Like, please, 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 please don't stop supporting me. I promise I'll be on it. I promise. It was just too much and I lost track of time. I usually record on certain days, and on those days it just so happened I had a bunch of stuff going on and it wasn't falling in the same line. But I'm here now and I thought about what I wanted to talk about, and the next most important step for me personally is self-worth. I figured since I was doing a boyfriend tag after this one, I started to think, boyfriend, self-love, how does that come together in some sort? And I decided that without self-worth, there's no possible way that you can find a genuine, loving, real relationship. So what I mean by this exactly, self-worth isn't something that's easily brought upon you. You don't look in the mirror and say, you know what, I would say I'm worth about $500. No, I would hope not. Self-worth is something internally that you have to find within yourself. And it's pretty actually self-explanatory a little bit, but you'd be surprised. I feel like most girls, when they're searching for a relationship, they don't necessarily think about their self-worth. And that's how some girls get into bad relationships. When I say bad, I mean they settle. If you love yourself and you work for your self-love, you know who you are. You know how much you're worth. We should never, ever, ever settle. I'm going to talk about my personal experience. So I used to talk to this boy, no names, because you know I'm not going to throw no shade out there. I would say 19. And he was 24 because, you know, I liked him a little older. I figured younger boys, they can't do nothing for me. I need me a man. We're talking, you know, getting to know him, what he's about, where he works, like his religious background, because that's a big thing for me. Where he went to school, all this different stuff. Things were actually hitting off. When we hung out for the first time, it wasn't weird. Like, it felt comfortable, just like how it was when we used to text. We got to the point where we were talking on the phone and all this different stuff. But I'm gonna get to the severe part about why I'm talking about this. So we got to the point where you're like, you know what? I'm kind of serious about you. You're serious about me. We're opening up about things. I was learning to trust him. Just figuring out what we both like and what we both want. As time goes on, I learned that he had a female best friend. I don't know about you guys, but I do not approve of females and males being best friends, because somewhere along those lines, someone likes one or the other. I don't care who it is. They might like each other. They tried it in the past. It didn't work out. I don't know, but it just always happens like that. Unless they're cousins, sisters, aunt, uncle, family in some sort of way, they have feelings for each other at some point in time of their relationship. So when he told me that he had this female best friend, automatically it was a red flag for me. But I wanted things to genuinely work out between us, because I was at that point where I wanted a man. At the time, I lived with my 3 other roommates. They all had boyfriends. And I'm like, you know what? I'm fine too. I can find me a man too. I'm not going to be the only single one. Mistake number 1. I try to be understanding about it. I didn't want to just brush it off like, oh, whatever. Here's a girl, best friend, no big deal. But it's something that genuinely I'm not comfortable with. So I talked to him about it here and there. I actually found out about her accidentally. We were going to the mall and she was calling him. And you know me, my eyes went right over to his phone, and all I seen was her name and some emojis. And it's not like no funny emojis, it's like heart eyes and a heart and smiley face and something. I don't remember exactly, but it's something that wasn't just like, oh yeah, that's my friend. No. So I continued to ask him about it. I found out that they went to the same college together. Their families are pretty familiar with each other, and it just seemed a little iffy to me. I said that I wanted things to work out, so I didn't want to just be like, no, we're done. I don't want nothing to do with you no more. We're done. I wanted to give it a chance. I was still maturing, and I figured a mature relationship has to come with compromise. Your girl tried to compromise. And one time she called, he picked up, and she's like, oh, where are you? Whatever. He's like, oh, like on my way to the mall with me or whatever. And you could just hear in her voice that a little sense of jealousy, just a little bit. I'm a girl who is pretty accurate about certain things that I peep. I don't know if it's just the intuition that women have or what God blessed me with, but I was on it. After that conversation, I just wanted to know more and more about this girl, who she was, because I don't play that. I don't like my time being wasted, and I wanted to stop it right there before it prolonged and my time was out the window, time that I would never get back. So we talked about it, and he basically verified that he liked her. Also shared with me that they've been on a couple of vacations together, because that's what they do. Where they do that at, I have no idea. But, that's what they did. Something told me to just ask him. I didn't want to ask him because honestly, I didn't want an answer, because I kind of had an idea of what the answer would be. But, God is talking to me. He's like, ask him. And I'm like, be honest with me. Do you like her? And he's like, honestly, yeah. That hurt. If you're talking to me, there's no reason why you should be talking to anyone else, because clearly I'm enough. And I said to myself, there's no way that we can continue on. Like, I can't deal with this. But I really, really, really wanted a boyfriend. Like I said, at the time, my roommates had boyfriends, and I felt like I kind of needed to have one too, just to fit in. So I held on to him, even though I knew what I knew. Crazy, right? After a while, it became an argument that constantly came up between us. I basically wanted to give him an ultimatum, like, it's me or it's her. I didn't want it to come down to that, but it's something that I would never, ever, ever feel comfortable with. And it's not just like on some best friend type stuff where they only hit each other up when they need to talk about something serious. No, this man was taking her out to get her weave done, go on trips with her. It's them two. And they would be on FaceTime a lot. Those things just didn't add up to me. I had to give him an ultimatum, basically, and just tell him, listen, man, it's me or her. He's like, it's not fair that you're making me choose because I've known her longer than you. And I'm like, okay, but it's about who you want now. You're trying to pursue me, not her. I'm not saying that you gotta drop her, but there has to be some limitation. She likes you, and you like this girl too. Something's gotta change. After a while, I started to look at myself like there was something wrong with me, and I was like trying to get him to see, like, this is wrong. Like, you should only want me. You should only like me. I had to take a step back and analyze that I was trying to hold on to this man who wasn't seeing what I see. He wasn't seeing what I was worth. And frankly, I wasn't seeing it either. After a very, very, very long conversation we had, I had to come to the decision on my own that I don't deserve this. Throughout that time span of that we were talking, I thought, okay, maybe I can deal with this because, they've been friends for a long time, and, he did know her before me. It'll be wrong of me to just be like, drop her, even though he likes I don't know, their business now. At that point in time, my self-love was growing, it was molding. At that point, I knew that self-worth had to be something that I added on to this self-love ball or energy or lifestyle that I was creating. I had to come to the decision that I deserve a man who only has his eyes for me, not anyone else before me, not anyone else after me. Well, obviously, if we break up, then he can do whatever he wants. If we're talking, there should be no other feelings for any other girl. I deserve all your attention, all your affection, your time, all that. With knowing his relationship with his best friend, that's something that wouldn't correlate, and it wouldn't grow past us talking. So in that moment, I knew that self-worth is definitely something that we all have to know, because at the end of the day, that makes us not settle for anything less than we deserve. And I'm gonna say that again for the ladies in the back. Self-worth makes us not settle for anything less than we deserve. So I just wanted to let whoever's watching out there, it can be for guys too. Don't ever settle for less than you deserve. When you know your self-worth, you're not going to give people discounts on what they think they deserve. No. When someone wants something, they're going to work for it. If it's a job, if it's a girl, if it's a boy, if it's a car, if it's an education, whatever it may be, they're going to work for it. So why not have someone work for you? And I'm not saying have them go through hoops, backflips, and all this different stuff. Having self-worth makes you realize that you shouldn't be dealing with certain situations in your life. You shouldn't have to deal with your boyfriend sleeping around with other girls, coming back to you, apologizing, explaining, oh no, I didn't mean it. No, know your worth. You don't deserve someone who is putting your hands on you, is belittling you, is doing whatever he pleases, and if it's not good in your eyes or if it doesn't make you happy internally or externally, you need to let it go. Ladies, I can't stress enough how important self-worth is just within your self-love journey, but also in picking partners. It also goes along with the people you surround yourself by. Your friends should reflect you. Your friends should reflect how you are as a person, because you know the saying, birds of the same flock together, something like that. Y'all know what I mean. At the end of the day, you don't want to settle for less than anything that you deserve. That's not saying that you should have the highest standards in the world and everyone is expected to meet them, because some women are just asking for too much. If you just realize that, okay, I know what I deserve, I know what I stand for, I know what I'm worth, then everything else is going to accompany that. They're going to try not to meet your standards, but they're going to know just by your demeanor that you're worth more. When you know your self-worth, your taste in men definitely changes. And I can say that from experience. If I could do it, surely you can too. This is not something that's going to just happen at the blink of an eye. And if you have to look at your personal or close relationships right now and see what you're settling for and what you deserve. And also, I wanted to add before I ended, ladies, it is okay to be alone. That's one thing that I realized after knowing myself or finding my self-worth. Being alone is perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with you unless you're actually crazy or got trust issues or you just, I don't know. But being alone is really okay. You take that time and you learn yourself, you learn what you like, you learn what you want, and that ultimately helps you find the relationship that you're seeking. Don't think that there's something wrong with you, that you're not in a relationship, no one's picking you, why is no one pursuing me, everyone else is in a relationship except for me. Don't think like that. You are made for someone special. And if they didn't find you yet, or you didn't find them, That's completely okay. Don't rush the process because I guarantee you'd rather be single, happy, and healthy, knowing your self worth, self love, and not settling for less instead of being in a relationship just to please others, please Instagram, please Snapchat, make others be like, oh, she got a man, oh, like I want that, all this different stuff. No, being alone is okay. And don't jump into anything just because you're alone or you're feeling lonely. That doesn't give you the love that you want or deserve. So, yes, I hope you guys take this and you meditate on it because this is something that is definitely needed, especially in your self love journey, because you can't love yourself without knowing your worth. Because if you don't know your worth and you don't love yourself, you settle for what you think and you settle for less. And we're not settling for less. Not this year, boo boo. I don't know what it is about 2018, but I just feel like everyone is flourishing. Everyone is just finding themselves and just enjoying their lives, and I love that, and I want that for everybody. So stay tuned for my next video. I'm going to be doing a boyfriend tag. I'm really excited about it actually because I've seen millions of videos of different girls doing it. And you know, since I'm trying to be that YouTuber, I'm going to be one of those girls too. So if you have any questions that you want us to answer, or you want us to talk about something specific or anything, I don't know, you can text me if you have my number, email me, I'll add my email, or leave a comment or something, and you know, I'll try to accommodate your needs. Thanks for watching, guys, and I really hope you guys have a blessed week. Don't forget, self-worth is important. Worth more than gold. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. See ya!